What if I told you there's a single word that could unlock the secret to a fulfilled life? A word that could not only bring purpose to your everyday existence, but also show you the path to ultimate happiness and longevity. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, it's not. It's called Ikigai. And today we're diving deep into this life-changing philosophy right here on Bookplay. But trust me, this isn't just another feel-good idea. This is something that could actually change your life forever. Stick with me. Let me introduce you to someone you might relate to. Meet Joseph. He's 28, and like most of us, he's been caught in that crazy cycle of figuring out what his life is really about. He wakes up every day feeling like he's moving in a million directions at once, but somehow he's not sure if he's actually getting anywhere. He goes through the motions: work, relationships, chores, social media, and that nagging feeling of, what am I even doing with my life? Never really goes away. Sound familiar? Joseph thought it was just normal, that stress and confusion were part of adulthood. He didn't realize there was another way until one fateful day. That's when he stumbled upon a book that completely shifted his perspective. The book? Ikigai, the Japanese secret to a long and happy life. And guess what? It wasn't some vague self-help fluff. This book turned Joseph's world upside down and gave him a roadmap to navigate the complexities of life. What happened next? Well, you'll want to hear this. Before discovering Ikigai, Joseph was like so many of us, stuck in a routine. He'd wake up, go through his workday, come home, scroll through social media, maybe catch a show, then go to bed. He felt like something was missing, but he couldn't put his finger on it. His work didn't excite him anymore. He had a few hobbies, but they weren't quite hitting the mark. He knew he wanted to do more, but he wasn't sure what more looked like. Every decision felt like it was made for him rather than by him. Joseph was lost. Sound familiar? That moment of frustration when you feel like you're just treading water, hoping to break free but unsure how to start. Takeaway number 1. The power of Ikigai. Enter Ikigai. This Japanese word translates to a reason for being, but it's more than just a goal or a vague sense of purpose. It's the sweet spot where 4 key elements of your life meet: what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. Joseph had been focusing on work and financial security, but he'd neglected his passions, his personal growth, and his sense of contribution to the world. He realized something was missing, the purpose that tied everything together. Here's the thing. When you start aligning your work with your passions, your life becomes a lot more fulfilling. Joseph's life began to make sense once he understood that his Ikigai wasn't just about earning a paycheck. It was about integrating all the things that truly mattered. He loved photography, was skilled at storytelling, and had a burning desire to inspire people. That's when it all clicked. Photography was his vehicle, and storytelling was his superpower. Joseph began asking himself, what am I truly here to do? And he started saying no to distractions, opening up space for what really mattered to him. It was a game changer. Takeaway number 2, the importance of flow. Takeaway number 2 from Ikigai? Flow. Now, I'm not talking about the flow you get when you're in bed, scrolling endlessly through TikTok. I'm talking about the real flow, the one where you're completely immersed in something, so much so that you lose track of time. It's that feeling you get when you're doing something you love so deeply that hours just vanish. Joseph realized that he was wasting so much time on things that didn't make him feel alive. But when he incorporated his passion for photography into his day-to-day, he found flow. He began losing track of time, and he actually wanted to keep going. What he learned from the book is that flow isn't just about hobbies. It can apply to your work too. When you're in flow, you stop worrying about the small stuff and focus on what really matters. Joseph's transformation wasn't about doing more, it was about doing things that made him come alive. And no, I'm not talking about that flow you get when you spend hours scrolling through Instagram and suddenly realize you've missed dinner. I mean real, meaningful flow. Not the kind that leaves you questioning where the time went, but the kind that makes you feel like you've created something worthwhile. Takeaway number 3, the value of lifelong learning. The third lesson Joseph took away from Ikigai, lifelong learning. Here's the thing, life doesn't stop, and neither should your learning. No matter where you are in your journey, there's always something new to learn. And Joseph realized that he was holding himself back by staying stuck in his comfort zone. Instead of just sticking to what he knew, Joseph started embracing the idea that growth is a lifelong process. He didn't need to have everything figured out right now. Learning, growing, failing, these were all part of the journey. Whether it was picking up new photography techniques or learning how to market himself better, Joseph embraced it all. And you can too. Takeaway number 4, the role of community. Takeaway 4, community is everything. Ikigai teaches that the people around you play a major role in helping you discover and live your purpose. For Joseph, he thought he could go it alone. But when he started connecting with others who shared his passion, something magical happened. His ideas flourished. He found mentors who guided him and friends who inspired him. Joseph realized that community isn't just a support system, it's a source of energy and inspiration. When you surround yourself with people who motivate you and challenge you, it becomes easier to live in alignment with your purpose. Takeaway number 5, staying present in the moment. Number 5, being present. In the rush of daily life, it's easy to get caught up in the past or the future. But Joseph learned that one of the keys to Ikigai is being present in the moment. When he started appreciating the small moments, whether it was enjoying a cup of coffee or spending quality time with loved ones, he felt more alive. Joseph's focus shifted from what's next to what's right now. And in doing so, he experienced a level of peace he never thought was possible. The secret wasn't in planning his life away, it was in living fully in the present. Takeaway number 6, the importance of consistency. Last but not least, consistency. Ikigai isn't a one-time thing, it's a lifestyle. Joseph realized that to truly live with purpose, he couldn't expect change to happen overnight. It was the small, consistent actions he took each day that led to big results. Whether it was waking up early to work on his passion project, setting boundaries at work, or practicing gratitude, Joseph understood that every small step mattered. Consistency builds momentum, and momentum leads to transformation. Joseph's life didn't change instantly, but over time, he saw a shift. And that's the magic of Ikigai. By the end of his Ikigai journey, Joseph was no longer lost. He woke up every day excited about what he was doing and knew exactly why he was doing it. He wasn't waiting for a perfect moment. He created one. And now, Joseph's life had meaning, joy, and direction. But here's the thing. He knew this was just the beginning. Finding Ikigai isn't a destination. It's a journey. And like him, you too can take that first step. So, are you ready to discover your own Ikigai? Are you ready to wake up every morning with excitement, knowing your life has purpose and meaning? Don't wait. Grab Ikigai today and start your journey. Remember, your Ikigai isn't just out there waiting for you. It's already within you, waiting to be uncovered. If you found this video valuable, hit that like button, subscribe to Book Play, and share it with someone who needs a little inspiration. Drop a comment below and tell me what Ikigai means to you. Let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, keep playing with your potential.